Right, that has a live goal set. That is connecting. Chris is entering the room. Any moment. It's alright. There's no one here yet that I can see. Oh no, it's MW who's joined us. Hooray. Excellent. I see people appearing. I've got a cat. Chris is going to have a slight problem because there's a cat on his chair. Oh, let's have the cat in my arms instead. In fact, there's another cat behind us. All the cats. Hi, MW. We are good, thank you. Well, I am. I don't know.
I'm here.
How's Chris?
What's the question?
How's Chris?
All right, I think.
Did
Getting there.
I rescued your chair.
Let's turn it a little bit. I rescued my chair. Was there a cat on it? This
There
one
was-
here.
There was
Hello.
little kitty.
We got Miley on camera
Hi,
today. That's
Ali.
unusual.
I know. I figured since Miley's almost never on camera, I would give her a cuddle so she would
Oops.
appear.
What are you doing? Got this over here.
Yes, further from the laptop.
I need to wipe that because it's still wet. I'm about the kitchen roll.
Okay. Okay. It's all good. How is everyone today? Are you all on your lunch break? Is it sunny where you are? Because weirdly,
Yeah,
it's
we've got sun
sunny
out.
here.
I understand.
Now, what with your glass so you don't do
Yeah.
it again? No.
Right, that should ruin less things.
Oh, I haven't flipped the camera. That's what
Oh.
I've forgotten to do.
This one or this one? This one.
That one down there. And you need to say mirror.
Off. There you go.
There you
now we're
go.
the right way round, or the wrong way round, or the lunchtime way round.
Oh, Ali's got half day so she can join us for the whole hour. Hooray!
Excellent. Catherine invites you to watch her live, it says here.
She does.
Let's do some taps.
Also, can you check what the subscription price is set at?
Oh, okay.
Because I tried to set it down to the £3.
£3.
Excellent.
Shall I do it so I can join in?
Do you want to turn down your volume so we
Okay.
can't hear us? That's all kinds of confusing.
Right, where do I see your emotes? Oh, very good.
I made a rainbow of emotes for the help yourself. So I thought that would be
Cool.
good.
I should try that then, shouldn't I?
It's up to you. I mean, that's a bit better. Ali, thank you for the heart me,
Question
which
is,
also made you level 10. Woo!
Question is, have you got Subwave turned on if we do this?
I don't think I can have Subwave turned on. Oh, Ali, I didn't pick up my dinosaurs.
Oh. You set dinosaurs as a goal and didn't pick up
I know, I meant to, and then there was a
didn't pick up
cat.
the figures. The dinosaur is coming.
Dinosaurs.
That's where she's going. It's definitely the case. Right, well, while she's gone, I can have a heart me. There we go.
Ah! I return.
Thank you to me for the heart me.
Did you get rid of the your moderator? Can you please mute Tommy?
Let me see.
It won't be repeating on that screen. It's repeating on your screen. In fact, you probably have the block ability.
I do. Do you want to do that too?
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Super close up festive dining. Right, so we are on to day 6. I know what day it is. Don't joggle the
Sorry, I
table.
just swiped away. I'm back.
Day
Day
6
6.
of our Exit the Game Advent Calendar.
There's another cat behind us.
Any cats. So we are one of Santa's helpers in his workshop. There was a big storm and everyone else was run for safety into the staff room, leaving us to try and save... I don't know what's going on over there. Save Christmas. We need to find Santa Claus and save Christmas. But obviously for safety, all the rooms locked and are locked by puzzles because that's the best. That is the safest way to protect things.
The funnest way to lock someone in a building.
Is with puzzles.
Riley, come here.
So, Keisha, thank you for following, and I'm gonna say angel wings because that's what it kind of looks like. Thank you for following. So, 6th of December has got quite a lot of story. You enter the next room with a sense of satisfaction that you managed to solve the riddle by thinking outside the box. You stop a moment to let your eyes focus and get used to the dim light. I'm not going to make it dim in here.
No.
TikTok will complain about not having good lighting.
It's already quite dim in here.
It's not that dim. Got sunshine outside and everything. And after a short time, you realise that you are in the archive. The walls are lined with floor-to-ceiling shelves full of ancient folios and folders. Hi, Lydia. The earthquake caused some minor devastation. Major devastation. I was going to say minor devastation. Major devastation here. Books that fell out of the various compartments during the tremors have been severely damaged. A few pages have come loose and are scattered across the floor. Suddenly you hear a crackling and hissing sound that sounds familiar, and from the back of the room a speaker blares. Should actually have arrived in the archive by now if my calculations... comes the voice of Santa Claus. You're probably wondering what's going on here. Certainly, boss, you call out loud, but then you realise that the connection is one way and he can't hear you. Never experienced anything like that before. I saw through my binoculars that there was a stranger approaching the workshop. I'm not allowed to be discovered. Has always been the top Christmas commandment. I had to do something. The boss's last sentence sounds downright desperate. For minutes, you stare at the loudspeaker, hoping that you'll get more information, but the device remains silent. You try to make sense of what you just heard. What was that about a stranger? If someone happened upon the Christmas workshop, then that would indeed be a big problem. The fact that this place has to remain secret is something that all employees learn in their basic training. But what does the intruder have to do with the earthquake and the storm, and with the ensuing silence which has fallen so depressingly over all of the rooms? Nothing quite fits together. It is all the more important that you now find the boss quickly so that he can explain to you face to face what he saw. But where will you find the necessary 3 digits in all of this mess? Something crunches under your shoe. You nearly crushed a magnifying glass on the floor. Oh, and underneath the glass lies 2 strange cards. Surely they must hold the clue to get you out of here.
Open door number 6.
Hang on, move the camera. God, Mr. Eager Pants. And Lydia's enjoying her chocolate. We really should have got a chocolate advent calendar to go with this. I don't. There's something wrong.
So people can watch us eat chocolate.
No, so that we can eat chocolate. It's not about watching us. It's about us eating it. Right. So, door 6.
Door 6 has a picture of an eye with a magnifying glass. What? It's the first colour picture we've seen, I think, isn't it?
It is. These have all been non-coloured. This one has colour.
Okay.
It's exciting.
We've got some cards and a magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass.
Right, so there's an ID card, the obligatory daily ID card. Tobias Flitz works in the vehicles department.
Yep.
And what's that under the mistletoe?
That is quite a mysterious looking
This is
card.
a magnifying glass challenge, is it? Why is this wrapped in plastic? That's ridiculous.
Because probably that's how they came. Because they are hand put together, these.
Aren't they? There we go. We've gained a magnifying glass. It is actually an actual magnifying glass.
Will you just stay still? I can do it. It turns things upside down.
Okay, let's get rid of the rubbish over there.
Right, so I'm gonna need your phone for light.
Okay. I'm going to sneeze, but apart from that, here's some light.
Oh, this is easier said than done to light. There's something written on that wall. I can't read it at this distance, but maybe you guys can. And the back wall is just like books. And there's a floor with some stuff on. Erin, thank you for the rose. I don't see anything on the ceiling today. And over there... Oh no, lights is hard. Just more books and shelves, I think.
Shall
Okay.
I look in and try and describe it?
Yes.
The magnifying glass.
I'm going to
You're going to.
put this back.
Okay. So yes, there's a fireplace to crawl through. One of those drawers is open with a sock hanging off it. And over on this side, increase each of the digits of the code by 1, which is what Angel Wing said.
Well done. I'm glad you guys could read it because I couldn't see what it was.
Increase each digit of the code by 1 on the floor. Just stuff. So there's not much else there apart from increase each digit of the code by 1. Let's turn the torch off.
I've got a magnifying glass, which does indeed magnify. What's under the mistletoe?
Right, where do we find that? Is it on this?
It's just what I was wondering.
So look on the outside first.
So we've got this interesting card.
There's some mistletoe. Does that match this picture at all? It doesn't really, does it? Is there, in fact, a tiny code printed on the box? And that's what we need the magnifying glass for.
The code
What?
is almost 346.
Almost, but increase its digit by what? Do you want to show them that through the magnifying glass? Some parcel there, is it? That is so small you won't get that magnifying glass. Right, if I hold that there, can you position?
Right, I was going to say, look, so there's some mistletoe. So it says what's under the mistletoe. We've got mistletoe, and then down here on the boxes.
Do I need to tilt it so you've not got that glare on the lens?
Maybe.
Try it. No, that's not going to help, is it?
I can't see the.
It's that there. So put it on there and we'll lift it up and see if we can focus.
There is some text down there.
Can you like zoom your camera to do it? Is that an option? You can. Maybe that'll do better macro than the lens will.
Yes. It says the code is almost 346. Even better if I do it that way around so you don't have to be sideways. Oh. That was quite cool, wasn't it?
Mm.
Right.
Right, so we've got that. We've got increase each digit of the code by 1 as the other clue. So 346 becomes 457. Let's plug that in and see what happens. We need that card for later.
Oh.
We need that card for later.
So we put 457.
And we're going from door 6 here. Okay,
And we turn it round. And our instructions are down left,
down left,
down left,
down left,
up.
up. L, moon, moon.
And we do indeed have L, moon, moon. Woo! Well, that was hyper speedy, wasn't it?
Oh, no, number 7.
But it was only hyper speedy because we've done. What?
You're at 6.
Oh, that's a 7. That's a 7. It's a 7.
Okay. We've been confused tomorrow.
I'm done. But yes, it was only so speedy because we've done enough of these before to know to look at things like the front of the box.
Yeah. I don't really understand what that picture's showing though because it's
No,
blurred.
I don't really understand what that picture is showing.
Is it there's a light in the door here, and then it says there's an X here. What's the X mean?
Well, there's an X on the
No, that's not right.
puppet, but that doesn't line up.
I want to look at the hint to see what it's trying to tell us. I mean, we found it. It's saying look here, which kind of makes sense. But what's the X?
I don't know.
Give us the clue book and find
I
out what
know,
they're trying to get
I
at.
agree. There's this.
We didn't quite solve it in full, I don't think.
Well, no, I think we did, but I understand that it's a bit.
All right, look at the.
We're on 6, yes.
Yeah.
This is 6, definitely. You have a magnifying glass, but what are you searching for? Have a look at real card F2. It's not the only reference to mistletoe that is in. It is not only the reference to mistletoe that is interesting, but also the oddly coloured background. Does it look familiar? And doesn't this bluish shimmering rectangle remind you of something?
No, it doesn't.
There.
That way.
That way round.
Oh, that makes more sense. That's their logo. That's the blurry picture.
And then the X would line up with where we were looking.
Kinda.
They'll need to show
I
that.
see. That's the window there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So.
like the whole box then.
Flip camera. So what we were supposed to notice is that bluish rectangle in the top sort of is the logo in the corner. And if you look at the hot card as a whole, focus and no glare, it looks like the front of the box. And then the X that's marked lines up with the pile of presents. So it all makes sense. We just went, we know where there's some mistletoe and used our eyes. There you go. Is anyone saying anything? Has everyone gone quiet on us?
No,
They've all gone quiet. Okay, cool. As long as it
They were
wasn't.
baffled by that one.
Cool. Right, so cards need to go in the little bag of cards.
There's loads on the box.
Oh, don't look too closely,
No,
you'll
I know,
spoil,
it might give away some future things.
spoil future puzzles.
Nothing there, I don't think. Nothing obvious. You know, often it'll be hidden in the description on the back of the box as well. There'll be, because no one reads this, do they? So it'll be like, there'll be words hidden in here that make no sense. It says we've got cardboard cutouts of people and a dog to come. It's quite exciting. There's candy cane. I've had the button already. We see here they've chosen 3 cards at random, shows a B, an M and a P, and that's surely going to mean something later on.
Quite possibly.
Just a random selection, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Let's
Oh.
stay here.
Example, we need to put the magnifying glass in
Yeah,
as
I'm
well,
gonna sneeze
just
again.
in case we need it in the future.
Excuse me.
Right.
It is very clever, isn't it, Ali? Yeah, we've got loads of games like this. There's some on my Christmas list as well. I found out there's a new one we didn't know about yet. We've got 1, 2, 3, we've got 6 of them up on the shelf that we've not played before, so we could do like a full one at some point. I wonder when that will be.
It's time for Wentworth Advent Calendar. Woo! Day 6.
Year 6. Again, it says Adobe stock images. It's just some generic polar bears. Thanks to Adobe stock images. Well done, Wentworth. No photographer or artist was credited in the making of this jigsaw.
No, apparently not.
Can you get skateboard games? You can. Let me show you some. It's not really a board. There's no board. This is one brand that we play. In fact, this is the same one as the Advent Calendar. They come in little boxes like this. These take about an hour. Does on the box 1 for 2 hours. I suppose it depends.
Yeah, some of
If
the...
we were to do it on here, it would probably take 2 hours because we'd explain everything. Yeah. We could race through it in less time than that. So
Danny, thank you for joining the team.
This is one we've opened but never played because we realised we're playing them in the wrong order. There's a bit of a story, a bit of an ongoing story to some of them. And it uses a different thing for the decoding. So you've got a symbol, a symbol and a symbol. And if you line that, well, 3 numbers and a symbol. If you line up, so triangle 6, 5, 2, it says look at card 17. And then there's a deck of cards somewhere in here. And it's not really spoiling anything now, is it?
Oh,
So
it's a bit spoilery.
find card 17, and it says, nope, that's not the right answer. So that's how that one works. That's like a whole story in a box.
But yeah, we could absolutely do one of those
Yeah.
on stream.
Have we got an unlock as well? We've got several different brands of these. Let's do that unlock. It's sealed. Have you got one that's...
No, I think I gave them all to Helen.
This one's still sealed. This is another brand called Unlock. That one's played entirely with cards and an app. There's an app that goes with it. So sometimes the card says, punch this code into the app and it gives you a mini game to play.
Yes, it does.
Very clever.
They've had some quite clever mini
Sometimes
games.
it does augmented reality, so the app has like a camera that you scan a card with and something pops out. They're clever. So we'll do one of those soon. This one's actually based on board games, so there's a Ticket to Ride theme game and a Pandemic theme game. I have no idea what Mysterium is.
Oh.
Do you?
Yes.
Fancy
Not a game
it,
you'd be
I don't-
interested in.
No.
But Ali likes actual escape rooms. Hooray, we like actual
cool.
escape rooms too. In fact, we never did go for one for my birthday yet.
We've not played this one yet. I wonder if that would work online.
We don't know.
This is an audio mystery game. Apparently, all the clues are on the soundtrack. I've not tried that one yet. Anyway, should I sit down again?
Well, yes.
So we've got a bit of a backlog. Yes, maybe at the weekend. What do you think?
Oh, maybe.
If we have time, because we'll be doing 2 streams on Sunday. Well, it's going to be hard to see which way up these go because it's a very dropped piece.
A penguin.
And
look how well aligned the penguin is. He's kind of got a white tummy.
yeah.
That's quite nice.
What on earth is this, do you think? Is it a trifle? A drum? Is it that way up? Is it a woolly hat?
Actually,
might be a woolly hat.
Yes, a woolly hat makes more sense.
Okay. Trifle. It's Christmassy.
You've got some polar bears to show off there.
Over there.
And another penguin. Over there. I thought you might want to show the camera.
I wasn't sure if you'd done it already. I was looking elsewhere. The bear.
And the penguin.
And the penguin.
Penguin.
It goes that way up.
Mmm.
So a nice white puzzle
This
from
puzzle's
the
quite
generic stock image.
white.
Hey Mia. Ali says it's a trifle, I think it is. It's more Christmassy than the woolly hat, isn't it?
How are
Trifle. Hungry now we've said trifle. That's how I am. This has got a lot of straight edges in it as well. That's surely an edge piece. That's my contribution.
I agree. How are we? Other than hungry.
Alright, I think. Not really been up long enough to know. But...
I've been up too long already.
Oh, you
I'm
haven't,
tired.
Oh, that's going to match a penguin's beak. No, it's not. But it looks like it should. Oh, it's a foot. It's the bear's foot. No, it's not. I'm actually slowing us down.
It was that piece. You just needed to rotate it. It's not his foot.
It's his nose, arm, scarf. It's his scarf. Why is it upside down? That doesn't make sense.
Well, this might be an upside. I might not have it the right way around. Wentworth don't insist that your whimsies have to be up the right way like other companies do. So you never know.
So Ali, what escape rooms have you done? We've done a few, but I know some people do literally hundreds of them, don't they?
Yes.
So we've got a few good ones locally. Although Wolverhampton's closed now, hasn't it?
Yes.
There's one there called Starpoint Alpha. So it's not a spoiler to say what happened now, is it?
Unless they've relocated it to their Telford location, but I don't know.
Well, there was an incident where one of the Games Master came over on the radio and said there's an alien, and for some reason they wanted my shoe. I can't remember why.
Oh yeah.
And I had to put my shoe in a tube. And that passed the next step of the puzzle, and then I was without my shoe for the rest of the game. It was funny. That's what I remember of that one.
I funnily had forgotten that they stole your shoe, but they did steal your shoe. Joe says the pure white one up the top, but that's the only message I've said. I've seen.
The white one.
I mean, they're all kind of white, and yeah.
What other escape rooms do you remember?
What other escape rooms do I remember?
We did one when we were on holiday in Hawaii, and that had a code that was based on the Hawaiian alphabet. That was quite cool.
They did?
They tried to theme it a little bit based on where they were. They're a mixed bag, Johnny. Some of them, particularly the chain escape rooms, they kind of dial it in with some of the puzzles, but the ones that are family run and the passionate about it are really good.
Can you work out what goes in the funny hole?
Bobble hat goes in there. This way round. There you go.
Done ones local to me, but we don't have many. Need to travel. Lisa says the white one goes next to the white one, obviously.
Thank you.
And hi, Timmy.
We went to London to do one that was specifically for 2 players. That was very fun.
Oh, yes.
It was a spaceship escape, but it was literally a 2-player room. You couldn't get more people in there. We were strapped into seats to start with. Had to work out how to get out of those, and then it required the 2-person collaboration. It was very good, wasn't it?
It was very good.
Very good.
Hi, Amy.
Yeah, once you've done them, you can't do them again. No, I understand that. But there's a lot of different puzzles. Although I think we've done Harry Potter's World of Magic several times, haven't we, with different puzzles in it. That's a popular theme.
And none of them were Harry Potter, they were just wizards.
Alice in Wonderland we've done a few times as well.
Yeah, we have done a few Alice in Wonderland puzzles.
That looks like this one. Well, that's not straight. Surely not going to fit there. I thought I'd just hinder you by saying that's not the right piece.
Thanks. This is lovely.
This is what happens when you make me do jigsaw puzzles.
How about the piece closest to you?
This one here?
Yeah.
Oh, it does have an edge on it. All right. What's up,
What
Amy?
is it, Amy? Really?
Come here. All right. Like that. Come say hi.
Wanna?
So something funky goes here. Is it penguin feet?
No, that's already something funky.
Oh, okay.
But there's something funky goes there.
Like a flipper.
Yeah.
That cat.
What's up? Hi. Do you need to come and be part of the puzzling experience? Can you see where the pieces go?
Not there. She just wants to push everything.
That is
cat
you're
like
doing
behaviour.
it wrong, Chris. That's not where the pieces go.
No, I can tell that.
What about this one? Go and place this one. This. Goes there.
Like this. Nope. I should stop. Shall I have the cat and you can do the puzzle? That'd be much more efficient.
It would, but I don't think Amy will put up with that.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. How you doing today?
I'm being forced to solve jigsaw puzzles. You can tell I'm good at it.
To be fair, this one's really hard. Hey,
It's because it's all white.
Yeah, it is all white. It's not there.
That has a curve on it, and this has a curve on it, but that is incorrect.
Hi, Erin. Yes, I did almost table flip the puzzle. Shh.
Nope, that's the same puzzle piece I just tried. Something that has that kind of curve on it, and a knobbly bit. I know the language of jigsaw puzzles.
Well done, Lisa. You were correct. Timmy, yes, I do all the jigsaw puzzles. Chris doesn't generally join in.
No. But you can't tell from the colours. What is the technical term for knobbly bit?
No, there is no technical term.
You should invent one.
Innies and outies.
Innies and outies. Right? You should coin that.
Knobs and holes.
Does that not go in here? No, it doesn't. Not even close.
It's a shame I've got a cat, isn't it?
Yeah. Means you're relying on me to...
No, that was right! That was right!
It didn't fit.
It
It
did!
didn't look right or it didn't fit. Okay. Goes in there, somehow.
There you go. Just needed a little jiggle. Little jiggle was required, that was all. Hey Katie, this is Amy. She's apparently in a needy mood and I'm not allowed to do the puzzle.
The piece I had goes at the top. Which piece? Which piece goes at the top? So that's an obvious looking shape. All we've got to do is find the right shape. That's how these work, isn't it? It's got two outies and one innie.
Well done.
This one. That way. No, it's got a curve on it again.
It's closer to you.
Two outies and one innie. So blooming fiddly.
Yeah, the extra thick Wentworth puzzles are not
There you
necessarily a good thing.
Right, that's not coming apart now. Well, we've still got a penguin to fit in there somewhere. Babe, don't come here. No, she doesn't.
You were denied.
Yeah.
I think we might be solving this upside down.
Oh.
Which is good for the people on the camera, right?
Over to you now, I've got a cat.
How pleased are you that you managed to catch a cat?
Just to prove that she'll let me hold her.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Back to Catherine, yes, obviously.
I want the other human back, please.
She's not a kitten. She's 13 years old now.
She is.
But she's getting a bit skinny.
She is.
It's a little concerning. Aren't you, babe? Still happy, aren't you? Bouncing all over the place. Acts like a kitten. Oh, where does that go? It's done!
Ta-da! But yeah, we were solving it upside down, look.
I can barely see the picture, it's
worked
that white.
so hard. We decided to solve it upside down.
Yeah.
Polar bear!
Yeah, the cut lines hide the picture, that's not good, is it?
Oh, Ryan, thank you for your first gift. First ever
Ryan.
gift to us. Doing puzzles. Awesome. There you go, polar bear. You weren't very impressed with that one, were you?
No.
No.
See, now I understand when you complain about some puzzles being all grey or all green or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's not as much fun, is it? You want the bright colours.
Sarah's confused that a penguin creates a polar bear. Not only that, there's a trifle here.
It's not a trifle, it's a woolly... No, it's a trifle.
Cool.
Okay.
6 out of 6. They're not all going to fit on this board.
Are they not?
No.
No. But we do have quite a fabulous array of puzzles.
On me. Are you working on a bath mat? If we're ever short of a bath mat, I know where to come for one now.
What's that?
The puzzle board.
Oh, I see.
Explain what it is for
Oh.
people that are not into jigsaw puzzles in the way that you are.
They are in fact puzzle boards. They are nice, fairly sturdy but light. They've got a nice felt surface, which is particularly good for wooden puzzles because it stops them sliding around. And these came inside a big zippy puzzle board, and these are like your take-out trays.
Porta puzzle. I was about to say porta potty.
Yes, porta puzzles.
Porta potty.
You're correct. Yes.
What's next then?
What's next?
Does it work? Have you rigged the switch up yet?
I've not.
Then we'll play with cards. We'll find a clipboard.
The other thing I suggested was a whiteboard. So we
Oh, should I go and get your whiteboards?
whiteboard.
That's out in the garage, isn't it?
I believe it is. Potato. We haven't done any murder mystery boxes because they tend to require more people, but we do quite a lot of the boxed escape room type games that you can play with just a couple of people. We have a whole shelf of them just up there. lots of exit the game. And the people who make this calendar, we've got lots of theirs. And unlocks, which are just a deck of cards, and there's all sorts up there.
Did you mean this one or the bigger one?
I meant the bigger one.
Oh, is that going to be alright? It's about the same size. Just got to clean it. The other one's got information on it. I don't know if it's important information.
Oh, okay.
This one has a price list that's clearly rubbed off.
Definitely rubbed off now.
Yep. There you go. You might want a black pen as well.
The blue's probably dark enough.
You might open these yet.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we have. What are you talking about?
I used it to write on the board.
Did I ASMR for you?
No, that was just noise.
Yeah.
Behave.
Just reinvented your channel.
Stop it.
Well, Sherlock Holmes board game that's a mystery. Yes, I think I've seen those. I've not played one. We've got a lot of games like that. See, the other one I saw up here when I was looking earlier.
Hey, cool.
This one, I've not played this yet. This is a Japan-themed deduction game. But we've played one in the same series, which ends up... I don't imagine there's going to be a communication app in this.
I don't know.
In the same series, we had to do a heist, which was very cool. It wasn't really escaping, but it was coordinating the heist. And it had its own messenger app that simulated messages from other people on the team. So we had to tell them where to go, how the getaway worked, and where they infiltrated the bank, and all this stuff. It's very cool.
It was.
Same kind of theme. I thought you'd draw that a bit bigger, but never mind.
No, but I can hold it closer.
Ah, okay.
We have this manual zoom thing, so that's okay.
All right, you need some cards. That's what you're waiting for me for, isn't it?
And an explanation of what we're doing.
Like Cluedo, you actually have to use your brain. A damning review of Cluedo right there. Right.
So we're going to end up making a grid of letters.
I'm going to take the 7 out because I've got the last 2 days. One of the other lengths today.
This one's a bit better. So we end up making a grid of letters, and then we have to make words that use those letters. So for the first word, we had to go across the top. So we had D, R, and G, and we were looking for a 4-letter word. And for maximum points, you want it to start with the D and end with the G. So we had like drag. But first, we have to place the letters in our currently blank tic-tac-toe puzzle. Now, subscribers, of whom I have one and she's not here, have custom emote options to make this easier.
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Help.
Do you want me to do it so I can show off?
It's up to you.
It's going to cost me £3. You'll get about 46p back.
Excellent.
I wonder how this works. Do it on a 1 month. Subscribe. Never tried this before.
You've never been a subscriber, have
No.
you?
It's just going to be an in-app purchase.
Yes.
Watch the screen. Congratulate me. Did it work?
Yuketalk subscribed for the first
Yeah,
time. Woo!
right, so-
Thank you, Yuketalk.
If you want to play, I mean, you can just describe it, but it was just an option.
You
I
need
thought,
to press the custom emote button.
which is
That star.
in the chat. That
Think
star.
that star. So
Right.
now, just do them all to demonstrate. So if you subscribe, you get the ability to very easily tell me which square you would like the next letter to
That's
go into.
value for money.
I know, right? So, our first letter, Chris.
Our first letter is a J.
Hold it up
Phenomenally.
to the camera.
It's a J. Good luck with that one.
Where
Don't put it at the end.
shall we put a J? I highly recommend not putting it at the end, though. And we could start our words with J's. That's not so bad.
Obviously, you can't see on your screen what people are saying. Ali agrees top left.
Top left. Harry came in just to say bottom, but that's just... Okay, next.
Next, another letter.
Yes, replace that one.
A.
A.
And vowels are not as useful as you think in this game because you have to use them and you can insert any letters you like, so you can always put in the vowel that you actually want instead of an A. But you can't in this case if you put the A in. Anyway, so again, I would not end a word with A and hope for something better because apart from like pasta, there aren't any, are there? It's the only word that ends in A. By the way, I think it's the first time I've seen a J.
Catherine says middle left. I'm going on.
And it says Einstein's DJ name was MC squared.
Ali, top middle would have been my all-time choice, so we've gone there for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
V.
Where should we put a V? Again, I don't really want to end a word with a V.
You can be sure an X is coming. That's how it works.
Owen, thank you for following. Where's Chris going to put the
Oh, you want me to put it?
Well, because you've got the subscriber remote, she's supposed to be
Okay.
demonstrating the wonders of the subscriber remotes. Chris says top. I agree.
Top middle.
Because we can make...
It doesn't say top middle on your thing.
No, it doesn't. Because if you're working from the centre,
Oh.
that identified each square correctly, yes?
Okay,
Yes?
sure.
Yes.
Don't know.
Okay, cool. We'll put it at the top. Chris, next letter.
U.
Oh, my word.
Let's make 9-letter words as well, shall we? U. I usually tell jokes in English, but here's one in Spanish.
Uno. Where on earth are we going to put a U?
That is as bad as the joke that came with it. There's nowhere left for a U that doesn't end a word, but you don't want to end 2 words with it.
Yeah, Catherine says bottom middle, so...
I can't think of anything. E-A-U. There's have to be kind of Frenchy to end with a U, wouldn't it? Gatto.
Yeah. Well, given we've got...
Vato. Okay.
Clearly not 4 points. Right, next letter.
P. Oh, P, please, Bob.
P. I don't think we're getting full marks on this round.
Have you ever seen a dog's treasure map? P marks the spot.
Chris, you have to use your subscriber remote.
I can't hold the thing and do that, right? So where are we putting a P?
I don't know, where are you putting the
Where are
P?
we putting a P? let's go there. I would say.
Oh, Lisa used the wonders of arrows.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's always that option. The free option that looks just the same.
No.
What else can I do as a subscriber? Well, I've got Puzz next to my name, so there's that.
You do have Puzz next to your name, which is quite fab.
It's going to be an awesome month, isn't it? H.
This is going wonderfully
Well, the
good.
H after the P, not before it. I would put the H on the bottom left. What do you think? So at least you've got something like Hulp. I don't know. That's my vote.
Renbag agrees with you.
This one says I'm not very good at dwarf impersonations, but hey ho.
Alright. Penultimate letter.
W. Oh, this gets better. I haven't even seen a W since we started doing this.
Excellent.
The middle's going to be easier than the corner.
I
don't
agree,
think
the
we're gonna
middle's
get
gonna
anything
be
across the
easier.
top, are we?
Okay, and our final letter.
Hold on. Imagine how much conflict in the Wild West could have been avoided if planners had just made their towns big enough for everyone. N.
Excellent.
Nothing tops a plain pizza, it says.
We've had that one before.
Sorry.
Multiple times.
Right. Do you want to know what length we're going for? It's not going to be 7. I put 7 at the bottom because we've had it the last 2 days. It's a 6. Or isn't it? It's a 6. We've had 6 several times as well. That's coming out next time.
Okay. Only slightly challenging. We need a word that starts with a J, ends with an N, has a V in the middle, and preferably is 6 letters. Now I can do
Javelin.
without the 6 letters. Javelin.
Javelin. Nice.
Jivin.
Jovian. Is that a thing? Julian. No.
Catherine opted for javelin with no E in the
Yeah.
middle, so it was the right length.
Oh, I see. That works. Cheers, Danny. See you tonight.
See you tonight, Danny. I like jiving. It's just
Jiving.
an apostrophe on the end. It's fine. Typos mean more points. Yeah.
I don't think that's a rule.
No.
I think we're going to go for javelin, haven't we?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
only 1 point down. I mean, most rounds you can't get full marks. I think for JVN, that's a pretty good score.
Okay, so beginning with an A, ending with a W, 6 letters long.
Words that end in W that aren't coleslaw, help me out.
Askew.
Askew. I'm always hungry when we do this. Answer would work. Accrue. I think accrue's a U on the end, isn't it?
I was struggling.
Allow.
So we can either have start and ends or we can have length. I don't think we're going to manage both.
Anti something. 4 letter word ending in W. No, 3. Anti-cow.
Anyhow.
Anyhow. Yes.
Yes, Lisa.
Yes.
Well done, Lisa. Okay. Beginning with an H, ending with a P, has a U in the middle, 6 letters long.
Husp. Hump.
Ah, Catherine's got it.
Hiccup.
Hiccup.
Awesome. Sarah's got a new sparkly dress.
New sparkly dress does sound very exciting. I look forward to a photo on Discord. I don't think we're going to beat Hiccup. I mean, might be some arguments how Hiccup is spelt, but
No, that's a valid spelling of hiccup.
it's a sensible one. Okay, so going down, starting with a J, ending with an H, A in the middle, 6 letters long.
Jaff.
Jamish.
Oh, yeah. It's tough. I don't like J words. Never have.
You just don't like J words.
No.
Bubblyfish says Jarrah, but I don't know what that is.
I'll find out.
Michael, thank you for following.
It's a eucalyptus tree native to Western Australia.
Oh,
it's not a proper name, so it's perfect.
as Bubblyfish says, it's an Australian tree. All right, Australian trees
Does a
for the win.
kookaburra sit in it?
Oh, I hope a kookaburra sits in it. Doesn't he sit in an old oak tree though?
Yeah.
All right then, it's getting harder.
I come from a land down under.
Becky, thank you for the rose. Starting with a V, ending with a U.
What?
6 letters long.
Well,
Becky, thank you.
without the last letter, you can have volume.
That is a
There's
6
a
letter
starting
long.
point.
You are allowed to type, you know.
Without the start or last, you can have avenue, but that's even worse. Yeah, volume is my guess.
So, a 6 letter word, starting with a V, ending with a U. I'm not sure we'll get there. Becky, thank you for following. Not sure we're going to have any improvement over volume. This one's clearly too hard. Everyone's gone quiet. I mean, you guys put letters there. Alright, volume. Okay. Other end. This end. Whoa.
Whoop.
Beginning with an N, ending with a P, W in the middle, 6 letters long. I had newspaper, but obviously that's
Newspaper.
too long.
Nice.
Chris pulled all the hard. Yeah, I think he shuffled the deck to make it really hard for us, didn't he?
I did shuffle the deck. That's kind of what you do. If I hadn't shuffled the deck, it would have been all the letters we didn't have yesterday.
That's true.
Which is kind of what happened anyway.
Begins with an N, ends with a P. Has a W in the
Nothing
middle.
ends with a P.
No. So I said newspaper, which is...
It's a long length as
I
well.
know it's the too long length.
3-point word. New puppy.
Potato, this is so hard. Some rounds are really easy and some rounds are really hard. The idea of the game is that you play a full 6 rounds, which is every card in the deck, so that you would see every letter once. I can't get better than newspaper. I'm sorry.
Has anyone else got one?
No one's got one.
We have to go for it.
Yeah.
News group.
Oh,
Oh, I'd allow that.
news group. Would you?
Well, where's my picture-in-picture? What's going on here?
It's written down now. This is too small. I can't manage to write long words. Okay, so
Non-stop's good too.
time for diagonal. Starts with a J, ends with a P, 6 letters long. So jump is not long enough, but does start with a J and
That would
ends
get
with
you
a P.
4 of the points. I've got juniper, which you only get 3 of them.
Oh. Jalop.
Jaw drop.
Juniper, no. Non-stop would have fitted on my board better, I have to say. Begins with a J, ends with a P, 6 letters long. This is hard.
Jump is still 4 points.
Jump is 4 points.
You get the 5, so
No,
I would go with that.
go with jump. Okay, this one looks better. Starts with an H, ends with an N, 6 letters long. That must be doable.
Heaven.
That's what my head said, and then I couldn't remember if it was
This is when I type it.
heaven. Heaven. Everyone says heaven. Hooray! We had an easy answer. Right, so we are down.
Is that round over, is it?
Yes. What was I looking? Right, so that's a -1 on javelin because it was too long. That's -1 because it's too short. That's -1 because it it doesn't end with the right letter. That's -1 because it's too long. So we're down 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Only down 4 points.
Cool. You saw Hoisin. Good suggestion for H again.
Hoisin. That's good. Right, so we scored between us 36 points. Good job, everyone.
Amazing what the game is.
Maximum points is 40 in a round. So that is pretty fabulous.
This is the game. There's not much point showing the box because you can't buy it anyway yet. But we're working on that.
It's a game we created, mostly Chris created.
We made it as a lockdown game because we would play it over Zoom. We'll do it in boxes on here at some point as well. If you want to join, if you've got live access and you want to join us, we'll set that up.
Because the idea is that everyone writes down their letters in their own positions, so you all have the same letters to choose from, but everyone would choose to put them in slightly different places. So when it gets to the making words, you've all got different letters to work from. So it can be played as a proper competitive game.
And the game will be available for pre-order shortly.
It will be available for pre-order shortly.
Be in touch with the printers. They can't get it out before Christmas because I left it too late. But we'll be shipping in January. I think that's the plan now.
Yes.
I just don't really know how many copies to order.
No, it is interesting, isn't it?
It's a much better price if I do 500 than 100, but I don't know where I'd put 500 copies of that game. They're not going to go off, but got to store them somewhere.
So yeah, it's a very fun family-friendly game because everyone can do words. But if you're playing with family, you probably wouldn't want the 2-minute timer we usually insist on.
Yes, it's more fun under time pressure, but also more frustrating. That's what makes it fun, right?
Yeah.
That's why every round isn't like a 36, 37 score, is the time pressure.
Lisa says they are only small though. It's not like trying to store 500 copies of Monopoly.
No, it's not. Well, we anyway, so 3, 4, 5, 10 of those by 5 of those by 10 of those. It's like a table stacked up this high.
Yeah.
So it's got to go somewhere. In the shed.
In the shed. Probably.
Can you see the final puzzle again?
This. Or the jigsaw puzzle. Which puzzle?
The very white panda bear puzzle. Under the table.
Under the table. It was the same size.
Oh, we've got cats though. They'll try and get in with it for a start.
It's true.
And if they can't do that, they'll eat it.
Bubbly Fish, which puzzle did you want to see? Was it the jigsaw puzzle? Do. Obviously, we've got a chat down there, not up there. That's why I'm looking down
I've got
there.
one here too.
Oh, all the chats.
We're going to do another round with easier letters.
We can do another round if you want.
It might be longer words this time.
I need your magical wiping device.
You mean a tissue?
Yeah,
There you go.
but I'd like you to do it because my hand.
Alright. You can do it in a different colour to signify it's a new round.
I could, but I'm not gonna.
So we're not having those letters again.
No, we're
We're
not.
going to begin with an E. Everything starts with an E.
Where shall we put an E?
That's not even what it says on the card.
It might be.
It says, I was really happy to discover a word that contains all 5 vowels. It was euphoria. Where's the E going? Do you want an E at the beginning of words? Or the end of words? I mean, end's probably easier, isn't it? And a lot of words in E, as long as it's a long word. If it comes out as 4 letters, that's going to be harder.
Where should we put the E? Anyone? Catherine says middle right. Excellent.
You'll be pleased to know it's another vowel.
A!
Imagine if this group came out all vowels one time.
It could. Where shall we put an A? Dun, 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 dun. And then there was silence.
I would go middle left, I think, or top left's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. T. Everyone likes tea, don't they?
Where shall we put the T?
T-shirt is actually short for Tyrannosaurus shirt because of the short arms. Small arms. It doesn't actually make any sense, does it? T-shirt is short for Tyrannosaurus shirt because of the small arm. Okay. Yes, okay.
Where shall we put the T? Well, Chris confuses himself with the joke.
The joke that I wrote. Or at least formatted to fit this card.
Middle top.
D.
D.
If you leave alphabet soup on the stove and go out, it could spell disaster. What's that?
What's up, kitty?
Good check.
Good check.
What's up, babe? Hi, Amy.
Open the curtain. I suspect she's behind us. The next letter, continuing the vowel theme, is an I. Where shall we put the I?
There's a Miley behind there.
Open the curtain.
Miley's sitting on the curtain.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Harley squeaking.
Oh. Oh, maybe she's having a bad dream, because she does.
Oh.
It's all blooming vowels. Middle left.
I'm redundant now.
Where are you left?
Another T.
T. Where shall we put the T? Second T.
I'm going to say there. That's what other people want to do.
Bottom right says, what does Chris say?
Yellow.
Everyone says bottom right. Okay, cool. Then we have a C. Where shall we put the C? Do we want to make attic or do we want to make...
Tick. Yeah. Yeah.
Catherine says top right. Chris says bottom. Everyone's
everyone's-
arguing with you, so... It's because I said attic, everyone went, oh yeah, there's a word. And we are finishing with an L. An L, our final space, contains an L. So this is what our grid looks like.
Right. Word puzzlers, let's get puzzling.
How long are our words going to be, Chris?
They're going to be 9. What do you call a fish with 9 eyes? Fish.
Right. So, a 9-letter word that starts with an A, ends with a C, and has a T in the middle. I'm going to say like athletic, and then sit here and count letters and go, that's not
There's
long
no
enough.
D in athletic.
No, it starts with an A.
Oh, top row. Sorry.
Top row.
Top row, not top column.
Starts with an A,
Yeah.
ends with a C, has a T in the middle.
Okay.
Apathetic.
Nice.
Oh, Antarctic.
Nice.
Apparently, you guys can do 9-letter words. Go you.
Probably countdown fans.
Acrobatic. Asthmatic. I'm going with acrobatic because that's just a fun one to write. Yeah, acrobatic. Okay, Then we have starts with an I, ends with an E, 9 letters long.
Idle.
That's not 9 letters long.
Indecisive. That's too long, surely.
I would have to write it out to find out. Starts with an I, ends with an E.
It's one too long.
9 letters long.
Immovable. Nice. That works.
Immobile is one too short, isn't it?
Inclusive is good. Impulsive is good.
You're all really good at this. I'm so bad at 9 letters. I literally have to count out the letters on my finger. Or write it out and then go, no, that wasn't the right length.
Perhaps, like you say about other things, it's practice.
Maybe. But you'd think we'd played this enough now that I have had the practice and I still can't do it.
Well, I say watch Countdown, that's all about 9 letter words.
You see, I'm still sitting here going, which was those 9 letter words? Right, I'm going to go for inclusive. Okay, so starts with a D, ends with a T, has an L in the middle,
Delight.
9 letters long. Quint.
Delinquent.
No.
No. There's too many.
Yeah, delight's only 7.
Dino light. Difficult.
It's difficult to write legs and everything. Lisa, you're very good at this.
I'm waiting for more.
Well, it's just giving everyone an opportunity to have an answer.
Cool. Difficult to winner though, I'd say.
Difficult is pretty fab.
Just looking at the game now, seeing what else we need to change before we get it reprinted. We could ask these people to proofread our rules and see what they think.
We could.
But they do already kind of know how it works.
Better at short words. Me too, Catherine. Right, so going down, we have beginning with an A, ending with a D, has an I in the middle. Like...
Anti-something.
Apartheid? Blimey.
Wow. Yeah, that works.
Acquitted?
Auto-mixed.
Amplified, airmailed.
Amplified.
Activated.
Activated.
Activated is. Going with activated because Owen keeps giving answers but slightly slower than everyone else. Get activated and that's good. Try and get everyone have a word on the board. Right, so then begins with a T, ends with an L, 9 letters long.
Trail.
Turnstile, no.
Tranquil is one short.
Begins with a T, ends with an L. I want like little magnetic arrows to show which
I've got magnetic arrows upstairs.
which bit we're doing next.
I've got post-it arrows too, which would work.
Treadmill, toadstool, treadmill again.
Good.
This is good. Technical.
Yep, that works.
I think treadmill because we've got 2 people saying treadmill almost at the same time. Okay, and then Begins with a C, ends with a T, has an E in the middle, 9 letters long.
Cheat.
Cheat?
I've got my 4 points.
It's not 9 letters long though, is it? Begins with a C, ends with a T, E in the middle.
Cleanest state.
Confident.
Oh, I've got one.
Cloudiest.
That's what I was typing. Look, that's what I was typing.
Well, it's end, and then you can say it. Competent. Surprisingly, not a cloudy day today. I just realised I'm not on camera. That's not very helpful, is it? Well, since 2 of you had cloudiest, let's go with cloudiest. I'm just trusting you all in your ability to count to 9.
Well, you're writing the letters down, you should count them as you write.
I know. I didn't know. Right, so begins with an A, ends with a T. There's a nice diagonal. Begins with an A, ends with a T. 9 letters long.
Antichrist. It's too long.
Ali, I am too slow for these as well.
Automaton. No. Ends with a T.
But Ali, when you're actually playing the game, it's only 1 bonus point for each word that you actually get to 9 letters. So when you're playing with a time limit, the best thing to do is to write down a word that starts with the letter, ends with the letter, to get your 4 points. And then once you've got 9 words which fulfill most of the point requirements, then get something else. Then you can improve the ones that aren't.
Oh, at least it's got it.
Amazement. Architect.
Nice. I only got 4.
Hey Nigel, we're good, thank you. Abhorrent. I like the opposites of your answers, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa's very good at this, isn't she?
Which for this one, so I've already been on twice.
Okay, and then finally we have begins with a D, ends with a C. 9 letters long. Begins with a D, ends with a C.
I've got 4 points to start with. This is what I normally, when I'm playing this time pressure, I just write something that fits the bill.
Yeah.
And then try and refine later. So. What ends in a C? How do we do that? Oh, like democratic. Oh, that's 10 letters.
Yeah. Dielectric. What's dielectric mean? Other than 2 electrics.
It means having the property of transmitting electric force without conduction.
Oh. But it's 10 letters, isn't it?
It's D-I-E-L-E-C-T-R-I-C, yes, 10.
Dysphoric. Dyslexic.
Dysphoric's the right length, isn't it?
Is dysphoric the right length? Dysphoric is the right length.
I'm not sure I've ever used that word. I don't know what
Becky
to expect.
agrees. I don't know, but good idea to
A
check.
state of unease or generalised dissatisfaction with life. That's what we're going for here, guys. Dysphoria.
That is maximum points, isn't
Is
it? I believe.
Oh, with the team effort, we do usually get that. Just what words Ruth should probably say hi to us.
Well done, everyone. For maximum points achieved between you. That is amazing. I have amazement. Has been activated.
And got rid of the dysphoria.
It did get rid of the dysphoria.
It was difficult. This day's not the cloudiest.
Potato says brain now frazzled.
Yeah.
Well, you can come back tomorrow and do it all again with us with different letters. But yeah, 9 letters long. 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 9 and we're slowly improving. Like, we've now got a whiteboard, which is better than the many pieces of paper that I was previously using. Although they were scrap paper, so it's not so bad.
I'll shove those back in.
What an inclusive effort.
That's good.
Excellent.
So yeah, if you've not joined our Discord, you've got a bit of paper with Discord on it.
Oh, it's one of...
You can talk about this over
one
there.
of right, there you go.
Once we've got pre-order system, which hopefully this afternoon.
Come and join our Discord. Also, if you are interested in receiving one of our puzzly Christmas cards...
Got a couple of them. There's 3 of these. I don't know if we've got spares for the third one. I've not found them yet.
It is a Christmas card that we designed. It is absolutely jam-packed full of puzzles. It will likely take you many hours to solve.
It's like an escape room.
It is an escape room.
There's no real...
In a Christmas
It
card.
doesn't tell you what to do. What does it say? It contains a series of puzzles. There are no specific instructions. You'll know when you've solved it. We're going to run through them before we send them out there to make sure it's still solvable.
We are.
Because particularly the results from this was highly variable on what Google told you when you got to a certain stage.
Yes. But yes, if you would like a copy of the Christmas card, come join our Discord, send me a private message, or even just send me a private message on here with your address. And we could send one out to you. We promise we will only send you the Christmas card.
Now.
Yeah, and we'll be back tomorrow doing this again.
Same time.
That is an interesting question. Does this, obviously you are here, so this time sort of suits you, but does this time actually suit you? Would it be better if it was a bit earlier or later? Would it make more sense as an after work activity? Obviously it can't be too late because we have ukulele to do of an evening. We're both sitting slightly off screen.
Sorry, the box is getting slightly scuffed. I wonder if it was residue. It's actually good. Sorry, we'll order some more stuff.
We're making them filthy. So.
It has been with you everywhere like that.
It has. It does come to every event we go to, just in case someone wants a game. Which does happen.
It does. The other thing with this is, I know we're just scribbling on a whiteboard, is there are play sheets for it. It's not that one.
It's underneath. It's the bottom piece.
On there.
Right there.
So you can print a play sheet that gives you the grids to write in and tells you what each word is and makes it a little bit easier sometimes.
Yeah.
There's 6 of those on page. It's got rules summary at the bottom. So that's just a download to print.
Hey Coldplay, thanks for following. We are just about finished with our daily puzzling. But we'll be back on ukulele later.
Yes, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock for songs.
I told you they'll be upset if we get rid of that box. They're taking turns.
Well, it was recycling day today, so there's only one more collection before Christmas.
Oh.
I know. That's why I wanted to get rid of as much cardboard as we could. I presume they've been collected it.
Hey Jamie! Right, are we done?
Yeah.
No one had any thoughts on time?
That's right, we'll ask on Discord.
We will. Right, thank you very much everyone for joining us. It has been fun. Ali says this time is good. Bubbly Fish says later. Potato says bye. Bye everyone.
Right.
Becky, thank you for the rose. And the Lime Fest digger, thank you. I'm not going to hit the close button just yet.
At least it didn't trigger a 10-minute treasure box.
Oh, this is very true. Alright.
Right.
Bye
Cheers everyone.
everyone.
See you later.